Morning, welcome back to another video. We are just getting started here. Screen's just coming on. So the cows are just on a small amount of barley at the moment whilst the bulls are back in, and then once the bulls come out the barley will stop. It's just to help at bulling time. So it's just a wee bit going in now, and then top it up with silage, give it a few minutes to mix, and then we'll be good to go. Just want to say thank you very much for everyone's lovely comments on my videos so far. They are very much appreciated. I know a couple have asked when part 2 of the shed is coming. It will be coming, it just hasn't happened yet. So part 2 will be like February next year when we sell the calves and then get everything swapped around for the sheep. So yeah, don't worry, you haven't missed it, it hasn't happened yet. This is just must be the second month we've had the shed finished. So yeah, everything's still very new, we're still just trying to get used to it. But so far it's brilliant. It's made life so much simpler, and the calves are doing really well in it. It's hopefully getting some new tyres, so just doing a bit of clean to get them swapped over. Got the back 2 off, so the front up and get the front wheels off. Mucking out this little shed today. As you can see, it doesn't take much muck before it starts to get up high for the feed barriers for the cows eating out. So taking this muck up to the top shed. So the reason we're building the muck up the top category there is so that the calves can get fed out of the mixer wagon, because currently they're getting the really good quality protein silage, but that is what I'm going to be using for the sheep. Now that we're lambing everything inside, we're going to need to have food for the sheep throughout the day, throughout the night, whereas before they obviously used to eat grass outside. So it's definitely going to be different. So by having the calves raised up, it means that they can get silage out the mixer wagon, and then we can save on the good silage. So you can see it's much better for these girls now, much better height for them eating. Just keep on top of it and keep it mucked out regularly. So you can see where we've built the muck up for the calves. They can eat out of the chalk now, and then they can also reach the water chalk. So it gives them a lot more space to run around, lie down, and it makes it easier for us being able to feed them along the front here. New tyres. So just gonna get them fitted back on and we'll be good to go. That's the calf that was spewing up the milk. I don't know, I'm not sure if it was a blockage or what, but it's taken her, a few days to get over it, but she's flying about the pen today, so hopefully she's recovered from whatever it was. Stop feeding Davys yows here. We're properly in the hills up here, so much higher up above sea level. Up slightly later than us, just because obviously spring season is much later up here because you're that bit higher up. His tups are in just now. He'll be lambing second half of April into May. So he's got majority Shetland Cheviots up here, and I think I'm right in saying that he's putting them to an Aberfield tup, and then he'll keep the yow lambs out of that. That's the first lot done, fed, all happy. Grass, obviously because it's higher up, the growing season's much shorter and grass just disappears soon, and it's colder up here too, so we're just feeding his sheep, keep them all right. should add, Davy does normally do this, so I'm happy to help out whenever I'm needed, but he's away back home to Northern Ireland for a few days, so yeah, I'm just up checking everyone, feeding them. Another fresh bit for the ewe lambs. They're fairly eating them up now. You can see they're eating them really clean. There's literally nothing getting left. Just stones. They always eat the shaws off first and then they start picking away at the neeps and leave their little teeth marks. Surprisingly, they're still staying the right side of the fence, which is a bonus. And obviously the tups are just over that side, so yeah, need to keep on top of that, make sure that they don't start escaping. But so far so good, and like I say, they are really cleaning them up now, so that's good. Top shed is getting mucked out today, so we're hoping to get both sides. So they've not been bedded this morning, they've still been given their food. So calves will get shut in, cows will then get taken out that end, and they will be taken down to the bottom shed, and then they'll stay in the pass, the scrape pass. We'll muck it out, put them back up, bed it, then put them back up, and then we'll do the same with the other side. It's not ideal because it's quite mild. It would have been better if we could have done it when we had that really hard frost, but obviously out there was like an ice rink. We definitely weren't going to risk the cows going outside on the ice and slipping, potentially breaking some bones. So yeah, but that's just the joys of farming. You never get the weather you want when you need it, but we'll just have to do our best and try and not get stuck. The bale barricades are back. Once the trailers are filled, we're then carting them out to one of the stubble parks up on the hill. So just up to the pile here, and then it'll stay here and we'll spread it just before this stubble gets ploughed. It's another great advantage of the scrape pass in that shed. We can obviously shut that batch of cows from the top category in the scrape pass, and they don't mix with any other cows, so they just stand there and can get access to food and water. All mucked out, freshly bedded. Just rolled out some round bales because obviously the bedder is unhooked and there's a trailer on. So calves are waiting there patiently, and we'll just go get the cows. You can see how high up the muck's been compared to that other side. We'll get them next. So that's about 6-8 weeks of muck in there. So yeah, we just don't like to let the muck get too high. Obviously it's harder for the cows to eat. It also means that they can reach their heads further out, so it makes it more dangerous for me going through with the mixer wagon. Wee broken leg update. So as you can see, his cast is now off and he's putting weight on it. He'll walk a wee bit funny just until he gets used to it again, but he's doing really well. That's it for this one. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a wee like and subscribe below, and we'll see you for the next one.